Apples and solar power don't seem like they would go together, but Cornell University is researching how solar panels could be beneficial to not just producing power, but also farming. 12 News' Connor Thompson spoke to one member of the research team about the positive impact this pairing could make.
When someone thinks of apple orchards, they probably imagine fall leaves, crisp air, and cool nights. But could solar panels become a part of the line of thinking as well? Cornell University's Hudson Valley Research Lab is looking to install solar panels over an apple orchard to not only help produce clean energy, but to help grow the crop as well. Jared Buono is the director of the research lab and says that the type of panels they would install would allow for movement.
We're looking at tracking panels, which were designed to be more efficient, to be directly incident to the angle of the sun as it traverses the sky. We would sort of use that to track the sun when we wanted to optimize for power production or when we wanted to keep the sun off of the plants.
The idea of using solar panels to help crops and produce energy is not new. Buono says that France has been doing this for a decade with grapes. He says that studies like this are going around the country and world, but none on apples. While some may scoff at the idea of solar panels assisting in crop growth, Buono says that everyone will win in the end.
It's counterintuitive, but it looks like we will be able to share sunlight from growing with the panels to produce power, and not necessarily sacrifice yield on the food crop. So it's kind of a win-win situation if we can figure out how to do this.
Currently, Buono and his team have mesh shade covers up as a way to see how trees would react before the panels are up. The panels would also help protect crops from severe weather, such as hail, which accounts for a large amount of damage to budding apple trees. Buono says that the data will not be available for a little while because of how apple trees grow.
It takes a little bit longer just because trees, we're talking about a perennial crop and several years to get the orchard up and running. So let's say if we're able to put it in next year, probably 2 or 3 years before we start to see, results.
Connor Thompson, 12 News.